When you get me, you get help. If I walk in the room, help came in the room. I'm going to add something to you. I'm going to add something to you. I'm going to add something to you. I will not take something from you unless I add something to you. I will be an asset and not a liability. If I stay in your house, you're going to miss me when I leave. I'm going to add something to you. I'm not going to take something from you. If I join your church, you're going to feel the impact that something has been added to you. The only number that doesn't add to the sum total of the equation is a zero.
You know, I tried to add TD Jakes to this thing, man, and allow him to come to heaven and see what he could do for us. And that motherfucker was a zero, man. That motherfucker ain't come and help nobody. He didn't help Adam with nothing. He didn't give Adam shit. He didn't give God shit. You know what I'm saying? Him and Creflo Dollar and Bill Winston, they was all zeros, man. They ain't help us in heaven with shit, man. That's why we can't let them up here, man. That's why we can't let them up here. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't give us shit. And then they sitting up there talking about if you get them, you got somebody. Man, Adam found out them motherfuckers wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? TD Jakes didn't offer a motherfucking thing. He said he sabotaged Adam. And he said the reason he wouldn't help Adam is because he wanted Adam to lose his opinion. Then he threatened God and said, where his money? Where his money that he's supposed to receive just because he in the name of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Not even Jesus or not even Adam, but just saying in the name of Jesus and expecting stuff from God. TD Jakes ain't nothing but a thief, man. And all the whole time robbing God and stealing from God, and he knew it. But because of man's advantage, you know what I'm saying? God couldn't do nothing because man wasn't supposed to know what man know. Man was, sneaking in. They knew they was in. It wasn't like they was sneaking in, but TJ, them was just devils, man. They was just devils that knew as long as they stayed devils and didn't acknowledge Adam as God, they can get away with anything. God just not gonna stop their breath like he can now. Now he know exactly where TD Jakes and them at. You know what I'm saying? He knows exactly who they is. Just like I can stop myself from talking. I can now do that same thing with Jakes and any other false prophet out there that come to steal our liberty of God. You know what I'm saying? These jokers don't do nothing for us, man. And then always sitting up there talking about they are asset to somebody. Man, TJ ain't never been nothing to me. This God, Adam, you know what I'm saying? Shit, all he ever said was, Adam, I'ma slap Adam. We ain't come to raise the dead. Where my money? Where my money? You know what I'm saying? We ain't come to raise the dead, and I'm here to pick up those that are Christ at my coming the whole goddamn time. And this motherfucker don't know what to do and got people waiting and shit. And then he don't even know he's supposed to be waiting and shit. It's just, man, that's a goddamn shame, man. And sabotaging God and don't even care, man. Man came down from Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves who robbed him of his raiment. And this goddamn Jakes here and Dollar and Bill Winston was the main ones trying to sabotage and ambush the Son of God. And God himself now, Adam now, the first and only Adam too, man, and they set themselves up and thought they could beat God. That's a goddamn shame. That's a damn shame, Jakes, Dollar, Winston, with y'all lying ass talking about it pleased God to bruise Jesus. Shit, and y'all on the right road. How the fuck you on the right road if your God talking shit like that? It pleased me to bruise Jesus. And I'm going to give y'all some money for every stripe y'all stripe and cut Jesus with when you whooped him. That's a goddamn shame. A lie from the lying hell. False prophets and y'all warlocks. That's all you is, Jakes. A warlock. Naming your kids after coral snakes and shit like that. Damn, man.